man, I'm just getting tired of this whole political circus. It's a fucking circus and shit. And you're like, oh yeah, Donald Trump, because of Donald Trump, it's a circus. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Let's back the hell up. It was the American people, the informed American people, not just the dumbasses, not just the smart intellects, but it was the American people that figured out they cannot trust their country. It went from 9 trillion to 10 trillion to 19 trillion. This is out of control. They only collect $3 trillion in taxes from us. Our Medi-Cal is 105, I hope billion, but it's not. It's $105 trillion. How is 105 trillion? That right there is a prime example. This is I don't even want to say this out loud. This is a prime example of how the medical industry, the pharmaceutical companies, and the insurances are fucking people over. They don't tell you that it's $90 for a Band-Aid. Your insurance covers it. So they're not going to tell you, they're not going to show you the bill behind it. And because of that makes the whole medical insurance higher. It's more valuable because the price of everything is super high. And then when you don't have it, when your Cobra coverage winds up gone and you don't have it, now you're paying $35,000 to stitch up your finger. A guy, they charge him $35,000 to stitch up his finger, and he had the money, and he's still like, what the hell's going on, you know? So man, right now that's just a, you know, this whole medical industry, this whole, you know, that, and that's what Medi-Cal and Medicaid, the Medi-Cal deficit is at 105 trillion. People do not trust the government. And they voted on, these Trump supporters voted on Trump to drain the swamp. Somebody, and then I told somebody this, and you know, people are just, they have this rabid hatred towards Trump. He's ill-equipped, he's retarded, he's you know, he whatever, he's a dumbass, you know, pompous, womanizer, racist, you know, rapist, you know, pedophile. I go on and on. But you know, and so, but they not, and it's perfect. It's perfect because now the government has a scapegoat once again, just like George Bush, W. George. You know, they have a scapegoat once again. You know, once again, the government, you know, is, and when I say the government, you know, you're like, who in particular? The members of Congress? Well, yeah. yeah. They've been around the longest. They've been around 40 years. You know, come on, 40 years in that same seat, like the Alabama Republican. You know, he's Alabama, senator from Alabama, Republican, been in there like 40 years. How he not a Klan member? How he changed? Who told him to change? How, because we got civil rights, he changed? Because people teach that in the school that racism is over, he changed? He changed, yeah. And his constituents didn't. He changed, but the people he represent didn't. Come on. You know what? I only look like this, man. You know, I put two together. That's a gift I have. You give me enough information, it's like pieces to the puzzle, and then you get to see the big picture. Man, I'm not a super genius at it. Well, maybe I am, but I just see the picture. I see the big picture, and we are getting screwed over by the government. Because soon as Trump got in there, he's trying to fluff it up like, oh, this is what I said I will do, this is what I said I'll do. Like, you're not doing anything that's not in compliance with what they want, what their agenda wants, you know. And their agenda is North Korea, Syria, and Iran. That's their agenda. Their agenda is, less rights out here, less, less freedoms, and stripping away our rights and stuff. That's their little, that's their agenda and stuff. And all they have to do is, let another tragedy happen, or stage another tragedy, and they did both. To me, they did both. Stage it or let it happen, or both, and so, and that's gonna get the people fearing enough to want to vote against their own rights and their own laws. Come on, we was on a roll for a minute. We was on a roll before we started listening to the media, before we start going against each other. Look, white America, y'all need to find some intellectual blacks. No, I'm joking. Find some blacks that's not butthurt. I don't know. You really need to compare notes. We really need to compare notes, because this government, Uncle Sam, has always showed his true face to blacks. Never, you've been there. You've been there the whole time too. You know that they have always showed their true colors with us. Always. They've never sugarcoated anything with us. We know exactly who we're dealing with. We do, as blacks. We do. We know exactly who this government, it's the nature of it. And the nature of it is for itself. It's really for the 1% that bought and sold this government. And it's the interest of the 1% to dominate the world. It's the interest of 1% to back up our dollar with oil. It's not backed up by gold. We can print as much as we can. So if we print as much as we can, we got to back it up with something like oil. Somebody made that correlation to me. My financial educator, he made that correlation because he kept saying the dollar's not backed up by gold. They keep printing it. The dollar's not backed up by gold. They keep printing it. Where is the fiscal responsibility? Where is fiduciary responsibility? And it was revealed. It's in the oil. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yep, it's in the oil. So, this whole thing about, Hillary, Bush, Clinton, Trump, it's all a fallacy for what the 1% wants. Someone described to me capitalism is a hidden dictatorship of the rich. And it's like, wow. Yeah, through lobbying, right? Special interests to produce, so they could vote on certain laws to get passed. Also, AFLAC. Yeah, that's where politicians and big business owners come together and regulate, come together and create different laws and stuff. So it's like, dude, what, come on. I mean, come on. I wouldn't trust anything. I would triple check. I would verify everything. I would, especially what the media is saying about, like recently they talking about North Korea. Are you serious? North Korea? People are like, oh, he's a madman. How the fuck do you know? First of all, they told you. That's why. That's how you know. Yeah, he may be mad as a motherfucker, but I'd rather rule the country a little bit than everybody in my country, including myself, be in the grave. Come on. Come on. Man. Oh, we got one nuke. Now let's battle 1,000 nukes from the U.S. Everyone knows U.S. has 250,000 nukes. Now, everyone Google knows. Just Google that shit. I'll wait. That's what I thought. Yeah. fucking 1,000-ass nukes and shit. And they up here, oh man, he's trying to break us on nuclear war. Nuclear war is one versus a fuck ton. Yeah, they don't even tell you about the satellite that they have that shoots lasers. Reagan was talking about that, the Star Wars project. You think they don't have that? Why wouldn't they? What on earth will stop them from having that? You see the movie Syriana. It showed it. It showed it operational. The movie Real Genius in the 80s, they showed how it worked. The tracking system, a large spinning mirror, and a laser. I was floored, you know, and they're like, well, that's the movies, you know, that's not real life. That's the movies. The movies trying to tell you what they got. That's what you see in Star Trek. You see people over 50 got the flips. Still, it's 2017. People still trying to live out the Captain Clerk fantasy. They got the flip. You know, for us, we need a touch screen. We on some Troy, you know what I'm saying? We on some Tron type shit, man. We on that next level type shit. You know what I'm saying? They still on that flip. They still on that Star Trek. Yeah, so they miss me with that bullshit. Star Trek be talking about nanotechnology. Nigga, that's just daily. That's just, you know, they got nano robots. You don't know what they got. You don't know what they got. You know, they have an AI that's smarter than humans now. So please stop it. Don't tell me, oh, it's a movie. And shut the fuck up, really. You haven't did no type of research. You did nothing. You did no type of research or nothing. Let me go, man. People are watching me do this thing on here. I can't, you know, and I'm in a neighborhood where they are zombies out here. They literally zombies. So you think this is on purpose? I mean, you think this is on accident? Come on, man. Come on. It's, you know, the mental psychosis, you know, messing up your brain. That's a chemical imbalance. They call it chemical imbalance. I'm like, what don't have chemicals? Paint, spray, food, water, air, chemtrails. What's not in? We're surrounded by chemicals. So, yeah. Oh, this is getting